I have a live feed. All right, doors are open for the tribe. There's Amy. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. Z's here. Yay. I got your song ready. No lyric sheets either. And dealing with the almost weekly water main break here. What the heck? The water main leading to your house or the one through town is breaking. Stressful day. Well, I'm going to do my best to help you relieve that. Yeah, I mentioned the other day helping my friend get her house ready to sell and helping her paint, and she's under tons of stress, and it's just her. And she's moving to Virginia, and yeah, so she's a client, so she came in today, and so I had a hot stone protocol set up, and I said, your job today is just to relax and melt into the table, and I'll take care of the rest. So I think we achieved that today, so I'll do the same musically this evening. The town hired an inept contractor has been tearing up all the streets for over a year with little progress. Oh man, that's crazy. Constant lines. Well, I wasn't a lineman in my former industry, but there's a thing called blue stake. Z will know too. Blue stake. These contract companies are supposed to go pull, I don't know what they are, they're maps or whatever, but it shows you where all the lines are. So when contract companies start digging in the ground, they don't hit underground power lines and water lines. So, man, my mind is Tired today. Ugh. What do you call it? Not, oh, blueprints. Z says it's free. I knew you would know more about it than I do. Yeah, so blue stake. It's called a blue stake law, actually, I think, and it's to keep people from being killed, from electrocuted, from hitting an underground power line or stuff like that, or underground cable. You know, it's free. Yeah. So there's blueprints at probably City Hall or the library. I know it's a little different maybe where you're at, smaller town and stuff, but those blueprint law comes to mind. I think it's the law. They're supposed to go pull those to make sure that they're not hitting anything underground. So that's why when they lay new pipes and cable and stuff, they update those things so they're on file, showing where water mains are and all that kind of stuff, so people don't tear into those. Faith's here. Oh, so good to see you. Thank you so much for checking in. No one here cares. No one cares. Man, that's terrible. There's actually one smart old guy who knew, but he sadly passed. Yep. That's called, in my former career, Xenos, that was called tribal knowledge. Where some stuff wasn't written down. It was just passed along from person to person. And once those people retired or passed, that knowledge, unless it was captured, was gone. Tribal. So that's why we used to do in my other career, succession planning. When people say, hey, I'm leaving, I'm going to retire in a year or two, you start hiring people to capture all that knowledge so it can be passed along. You don't just let it go. So, but like you said, somebody has to care about that. Oh, I was going to ask you, this came to me out of the blue the other day. Is Mrs. Kravitz still with us and peering out her windows? I think she was older, so I was kind of doubting it. But I don't know why Gladys Kravitz's name came. Oh, it's because my friend's dog, she has 4 dogs. One is named Gladys. And Gladys is always in trouble. And I heard that name the other day. I thought, oh, Gladys Kravitz. I wonder if Mrs. Kravitz is still alive in Carroll, Ohio. She's still alive? Oh my gosh, she's still peeking through the windows? That was so funny. I know it's not her name, but that's what we call her, and I've always thought about that. One guy knew. Oh, that's too bad. So do you have water tonight? Oh, she's one of the best neighbors. Oh, that's funny. She was just kind of like to peek out the window what was going on. Yeah, so she's like your version of neighborhood watch, right? Where she keeps that eye out for stuff. She probably knows everybody's phone number and will ring you if something looks suspicious. That's a good neighbor to have. All right. Yeah, let's get some music going. Oh yeah. Not potable. So you're using bottled water. You can probably shower in it though, right? But no rinsing your mouth after brushing and no drinking. Oh. Enough of that. All right. Yeah, let's get some music going. Little my buddy Steve Pultz kicking this Wind Down Wednesday out for all of you that are having a high volume of stress. I have friends and clients that are, so we'll see what we can do to unwind some of that. I love everything about you, and I love the way you comb your hair, and I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. And I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You got fireworks in your head. And I love the way you bring me water when I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were sure kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You've got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. But I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear. Without guilt and without fear, I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. All right, there's a little Steve Poltz opener for this Wind Down Wednesday. Sip him if you got him. Good to see you here. My tribe. Oh yeah, Amy said not risk drinking. Has enough of that bottled water, I'm guessing. Mike's here. What's up, brother? All right. At least for the time being, unless somebody else from outside Arizona checks in, that is our love connection tonight. We have Ohio, we have Michigan, and the rest of us down here in Arizona. Good to see you all. Thanks for checking in. I'm going to do a double shot of Steve Poltz. And then I'll get to that request from Z weeks ago. If you look to the east where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs. You could bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call, all your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hands, and I don't have a way to climb inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an handsome, so I fade out of the black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh. And I walk so slowly, the broken glass outside. I treading on so cautiously, wondering where you hide. And I got notes tacked on my walls, and kisses oh so sweet. And all I do is wonder when again the two shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up and set up. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. 100 phone bill multiplied by 5. And you look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? And dirty plates and bottles with a ticker in my floor. And I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up and set up. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, there's a double shot of my pal Steve Poltz for my Wind Down Wednesday tribe, hoping to wind everybody down a bit, or wind you down as the case may be. So you can slip into some relaxation and get a good night's sleep. Mike's here, yay. Amy says, sounds great, thank you. 63 today, honeybees are active, wow. We're like 61 and cloudy. I got a little bit of rain coming home from the office. Just a few drops, but temps have really dropped. And then they're supposed to be in the 80s next week. It's crazy. And we need to be in the 50s. Honeybees are active. Oh. Okay, Z, you requested this Jim Croce song. So I've learned this on and off throughout the years, but then I forget it. And I used to play it capoed on the 3rd fret in D form. It's still in the key of A, and then I realized why. I pulled out my Jim Croce songbook. So Jim didn't write this, 2 other guys did, but I told you it was in that movie Last American Hero with Jeff Bridges that I saw when I was 13 about a stock car driver named Junior Johnson. And this song was in that movie, and in my Jim Croce songbook, where I have the sheet music to all the songs, This is played in E flat. It's written in E flat. Probably was not written for guitar, but when I pulled it up and listened to it again, Jim recorded it in E. So, and I realized I was playing it on third, capoed on the third fret because his accompanist, Maury Muehlheisen, played all that filler stuff capoed up there, but Jim played it down in first position in E. So as you know, I'm a purist and I like to honor the original song as much as possible. So there's only two of me where there's only one of me. That'd be terrible if there were two of me. This world would suffer. There was two of them, so I'm doing the Jim's part, but I have a little bit of lead I threw in, or some of Mari's part. So by request, sans, meaning no lyric sheet. So I've been going over and over the lyrics in my head. So here we go. Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I got a name, I got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I got a name, I've got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living the dream that he kept hid. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like the north wind whistling down the sky, I've got a song, I've got a song. Like the sing croaking bird and the baby's crying, I've got a song, I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I'll go there proud. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. And I'm gonna go there free, like the fool I am and I'll always be. I've got a dream, I've got a dream. They can change their minds, but they can't change me. I've got a dream, I've got a dream. Oh, I know I could share it if you want me to. If you go in my way, I'll go with you. I'm moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway. I'm moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway. I'm moving ahead so life won't pass me by. All right. Couple lyrics there. Oh wait, I haven't played it enough, so I'll burn it back in. And that wasn't one of the ones I played all the time. So growing up as a teenager, so I call my my longest friend, my longtime friend, is these Jim Croce songs. So yeah, so I pull out my Jim Croce songbook. So I bought that when I was 14. I've showed it to you before, but it's been a while. It's one of my most prized. musical possessions, and I'll show you why. So Jim he died in that plane crash after playing a concert in Louisiana. He and Mari and the pilot all perished. That was on September 20th, I think, 1973, 4 days after my 13th birthday. So when I was 14, at Bill's Records and Tapes in Christown Mall, I bought this. So Jim Croce, His Life in Music and Music. So it's all the sheet music and all these interviews with people that knew him, interviews with Jim, pictures, sheet music to every song he wrote, including there was an album that Jim and Ingrid, his widow, they put out long before he made it famous. So there's songs in here I've never even heard. But I had a lot of fun. Now look at what just opened up. I had a lot of fun going through these. And Croce's restaurant was in downtown San Diego for like over 30 years, and it's closed. And it had this all this memorabilia. His wife Ingrid opened it when they were revitalizing downtown San Diego, and they had the main dining area, and connected to it was a performing area, and they had a jazz fusion band I used to love to go see. So I went there one summer and probably slept in my car like I usually did. Went surfing, and I would go use the at Mission Beach. They have the public showers, and I would just shower and get cleaned up. And I went to Croce's 2 nights in a row, and I brought this with me, hoping that Ingrid would sign it. She did not come to my table, but my waitress brought it to her, and she used to stand at the front door welcoming guests. So I didn't get to meet her, but she signed this for me. She had the foresight to write 2006. It says, "To Bruce, thank you for joining us 2 nights in a row for dinner and a lifetime of music. Ingrid Croce." So I only now have to get AJ, who I've seen live but not there, and I couldn't get to him. I want AJ Croce to sign this. So yeah, so I had so much fun, Z, looking at, there's all these pictures of him growing up, and he and Ingrid, and AJ was just 2 years old when his dad passed, so I got all kinds of cool pictures and stories and interviews with people and him. So I'm going to learn some more Jim Croce songs. Oh, this is one I always liked. This is in San Diego. They only lived there 2 months. They moved from Philadelphia to San Diego to revitalize his career, and they needed to get away from New York and all that stuff. So they rented this house in a place called Normal Heights. In an interview, Ingrid said, "I just want our life to be normal." So Jim's eating a hamburger. I used to have those running shoes. Those are Nike running shoes. I had those in high school. Anyway, so I'm going to have some fun. This book came out in 74. Man, I don't even want to do the math and know. If I figure out how old the book is, I keep thinking about how old I am. Yeah, so I've had this book like 40 years, man. Oh, I'm missing comments. So there you go, Z. First time I've played it all the way through and sung it. Amy said 60s and muddy. Man. Mike said, Eros the cat showed up and listening to music. Oh, purring on your chest. Well, we'll play some more. Faye says, sounding amazing. Thanks. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Z. Glad you liked it. It is a neat book. Yeah, Bohemian. I used to drive over to... So I would leave our nuclear plant. I'm probably still the only person who ever parked in a parking lot at Palo Verde Nuclear Generating Station in the middle of the desert with a surfboard strapped down the top of this car. In my 40s, I'd take up surfing. I would drive over to, after Friday, I would leave and get there late at night, find a place to park by the beach, sleep in my car, get up in the morning, change, go surfing, go get some coffee and have a burrito or street tacos, and then go back out and surf some more at some of the surf breaks up by Pacific Beach and north of that. And then find a place to park and sleep in my car so I could save some money, and then I would go to Lestat's. Lestat's is a 24-hour coffee shop up in Normal Heights, and they have a performing venue next to it. So I would go up there and listen to local live performers or others, and maybe go to Croce's and have dinner. And then the next morning I would get up and have breakfast, probably surf some more, tie my board back down on my car and drive back home. Yep. I make myself laugh at those things, but that's the adventurous side of me. I like that. Now I'm kind of in a I know I played a bunch of Jim Croce the other night for you guys, but I'm kind of in a Jim Croce mood. And a bunch of you folks out there are stressed, so Jim Croce music is always good to lift you up. So I've got a bunch of good songs to learn. So let's go to my favorite. Well, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but what I've got to say can't wait. I know you'd understand, but every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So we'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange, but every time I'm near you, I just have things to say. I know you'd understand, but every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. But every time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I just gotta say. I know you'd understand, but every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. There's some feel-good Jim Croce stuff from a stressed-out tribe, folks. I'm needing these tonight a little bit. I think it's a Bohemian. Oh, Kels is here, yay. Hey, I'm gonna do Z says, woohoo. Yeah, we'll do some more Jim Croce. Kels checked in, and she actually told me years ago she loved I Got a Name. So I learned it for Z. It took me 2 weeks. So I'll do an encore of that if she sticks around. We'll do it again. Because I did mess up a word or two, and a chord or two, you probably couldn't hear it, but I'll get another shot. So this time as I mentioned earlier, I learned it in original first position down in E, which is where, watching the live videos, Jim performed it. Okay. Oh, so let's do some more double shot of Jim. Well, this was a triple shot of Jim Croce. Yeah. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away. you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I looked around enough to know you're the one I wanna go through time with. Oh, that was written by Jim for his, at that time, yet unborn son, who was cooking in the oven. He was baking in the oven, so he wrote that for AJ before he was even born. He said, "Ooh, yay, kills it. I do love the song. Thank you. Yeah, I'll play that in a minute. Let me." This was, as I've mentioned before, this is not a radio release, but it's one of my favorite Jim Croce songs. And I have always thought of it as a song of hope, that a new day's coming tomorrow and all of that. So here we go. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. Hey, tomorrow, I can't show you nothing. You've seen it all pass by your door. So many times I said I've been changing, then slipped into patterns of what's happened before. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things life gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused and busted, and I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, you've gotta believe that I'm through wasting what's left of me. 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things life gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused and busted, and I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have sunny day if she'll have me. I love that song, Hey Tomorrow. I have a different appreciation for it on this side of life, but I remember being 15 years old and something about that song I just really loved. All right, let's do an encore. Since Kels checked in, she liked this song, so I used to play this capoed I mentioned earlier on the 3rd fret, and I went back and watched a live video, and Jim played it in open position in E. Pulled out my Jim Croce songbook. The lyric sheets by the original authors have it in E flat, but he played it in E, so that's what I learned. So let's we'll give it another shot. Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I got a name, I got a name. Like the singing bird and the croaking toad, I've got a name, I've got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living the dream that he kept hid. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like the north wind whistling down the sky, I've got a song, I've got a song. Like the whippoorwill and the babies cry, I've got a song, I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. If it gets me nowhere, I'll go there proud. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, I'm moving ahead so life won't pass me by. And I'm gonna go there free, like the fool I am and I'll always be. And I've got a dream, I've got a dream. They can change their minds, but they can't change me. I've got a dream, I've got a dream. Oh, I know I could share it if you wanted to. If you're going my way, I'll go with you. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Oh, there's an encore of that. Yay! Yeah, I hadn't performed it all the way through until earlier, the first time, so I'll need to play it a few more times, so once in a while I forget, oh, what's the next word? And then it comes to me about a half a second late, but still learning it. Honoring the tradition of the song, Jim played it in E, even though the sheet music by the original authors has it in E flat. He played it in first position E, so I ditched the capo, which I used to play on 3rd position, and I just learned it in that position. So I like the energy that it builds when you listen to it too, and it kind of inhabits me that way about halfway through and then toward the end. So I wish I could play like Mara Muehlhausen and fill in all those fillers in the middle in the instrumental and stuff, but not yet. She says, I'm loving the back-to-back Croce nights. Oh, good. I was going over Lover's Cross, looking at it. It's like, wow, when I did that off the top of my head the other night, I hit way more of the chords than I thought. And then there were a couple others in there. This time, Roller Derby Queen. I was like just going through the lyric sheets, like, oh, I got a bunch of songs I gotta learn. Well, we got a little bit of time left. I'll do some more Jim Croce then, since yeah. Oh, what was I? I was going through Lover's Cross, and I haven't practiced it, but I knew a lot more of the lyrics and chords than I thought. Well, I guess that it was bound to happen, was just a matter of time. But now I've come to my decision, and it's one of the painful kind. 'Cause now it seems that you wanted a martyr, just a regular guy wouldn't do. And baby, I can't hang upon no lover's cross for you. Well, I really gotta hand it to you, 'cause girl, you really tried. But for every time that we spent laughing, there were 2 times that I cried. And you were trying to make me a martyr, that's the one thing I just couldn't do. No, baby, I can't hang upon no lover's cross for you. 'Cause tables are meant for turning, and people are bound to change. And bridges are meant for burning, when the people and memories, they join on the same. Still I hope that you can find another who can take what I could not. He'll have to be a super guy, or maybe a super god, because I never was much of a martyr before, and I ain't bound to start nothing new. And baby, I can't hang upon no lover's cross for you. So I remembered most of that off the top of my head. I was going through it. There's a few others that are really pretty in there that I've played along with, but I gotta learn. So I haven't even learned that. That's just what I remember off the top of my head from as a teenager. I do this one called Age. I like this. I've been inside out and roundabout and back and then. I've been so many places I can't remember where or when. And my only boss was the clock on the wall, and my only friend never really was a friend at all. I've traded love for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my idea in that long tunnel of time. I've been inside out and around about and back, and then found myself right back where I started again. Oh man, don't blank on this. Once I had myself a million, now I've only got a dime. Difference don't seem quite as bad today. With a nickel or a million, I was searching all the time. Something that I never lost or left behind. I've traded love for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my ideas in that long tunnel of time. I've been inside out, round about and back, and then found myself right back where I started again. Now I'm in my second circle and I'm heading towards the top. I've learned a lot of things along the way. I'll be careful when I'm climbing, 'cause it hurts a lot to drop. And when you're down, nobody gives a damn anyway. I've traded love for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my heels in a long time of time. I've turned inside out and round about and back, and then found myself right back where I started again. Oh, that's another one of my oldest friends. I call these Jim Croce songs. Boy, we're getting down to the end. These go fast. Kelsey said, "Thank you, you're welcome." Amy says, "Nice. Take it easy before you go." Of course. Let's do that, and then I'm going to end on an Adam Sandler song. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, and 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up like a steel can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place and take your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. It's such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in the flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. Oh, that sound of your own wheels make you crazy. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in, so take it easy. Well, running down the road, trying to loosen my load, got a world of trouble on my mind. I'm looking for a lover who won't blow my cover, but she's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know your sweet love is gonna save me. Do, 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 do. I do. All we gotta do is we ought to take it easy. Woo! By request. Some Eagles. She says, thanks, Bruce. Another great hour of music. Thanks for tuning in, my tribe. We'll leave you with this one because people needed to check in tonight and just check out the daily life and the stress. So I want to put a smile on your face with this one. I want to make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. And all I want to do is grow old with you. I get your medicine, run your tummy aches, build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Yeah, all I want to do is be grown with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. I need you, feed you, and even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink, put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Yeah, I could be the man who grows old with you. I'll miss you, greet you, take your shoes off and massage your feet. I need you, feed you, and when we play checkers I'll let you cheat. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink, put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Yeah, I could be the one who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you. Oh, I haven't done that in a long time. I used to end my live Friday night shows at the coffee shop with that. But it came to me when I was playing the song before that, Eagles, and I thought before Amy requested the Eagles, and I thought I'm going to do that one. Oh, my tribe, thanks so much for checking in. Amy in Ohio, Mike in Michigan, the rest of us down here in Arizona. That completes our love connection for this evening. So always modifiable. If somebody else outside of Arizona checks in, I've not yet once not been able to make a love triangle, love connection that way with us. So so glad to include all of you in here. Amy said, thanks, you're welcome. Thanks, Kels. You're welcome for the music. Thanks, Z. And I know Mike checked in. Faith was here. Z was here. I think I got everybody. So so nice to see all of you checking in. And as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered up. Thanks so much for being my tribe. Enjoy what's left of your Wind Down Wednesday as you slide toward the end of your week. I will be back. Same bat time and channel, 7 p.m. Mountain for Fiesta Friday. And we'll see what other new concoctions I might be able to come up with between now and then. Thanks for being here, my tribe. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.